So lesson 2, we're going to be learning about some landforms in North America and how to describe landforms on the Earth's surface. So, what landforms are on the Earth's surface? Pack your bags. You're going to travel across the United States. You will see different kinds of land features. Some parts of the Earth will look like where you live. Some parts will look very different. We move down to the next portion of the page. Let's take a look at the glossary. A landform is a shape on the Earth's surface. Landforms in North America. The surface of the Earth has many different shapes. Each kind of shape is a landform. 3 important kinds of landforms are mountains, plains, and plateaus. So here's a picture of the Rocky Mountains. Go down a little bit on the bottom. Here's a picture of the Colorado Plateau. So plateau is flat with steep sides, and it's up high. Let's look over here. Let's first start with a peek at our glossary. So a plain is a large flat area of land. A plateau is a large flat area of land that is high. So recall that volcanoes are mountains that are built quickly. Other mountains are formed more slowly by forces deep inside the earth. The Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains were built by pushing forces over many years. The forces are still building the mountains. Near the center of the United States is an area called the Great Plains. A plain is a large flat area of land. The United States has 2 main areas of plateaus. A plateau is a large flat area that is high. So here's a picture of the Great Plains. And here's a picture of the Appalachian Mountains. And here's a picture of the Ozark Plateau. Turn the page. Kinds of landforms. There are many more kinds of landforms than just mountains, plains, and plateaus. All landforms are alike in one way. They are all shaped by some sort of force. You learn that volcanoes and other mountains are formed by forces deep within the earth. Glacier. A glacier is a huge area of moving ice. Glaciers form in high mountains and in other cold parts of the world. They also form in the area near the North and South Poles. A glacier moves very slowly down a mountain. It can move through a valley or over a wide area of land. Let's look down here at what they're pointing at for the glacier. So here's the glacier, right here. A plateau is like a plain, but it's high. See how it has the steep edges and it's up high and flat. So this one is valley. A valley is a low area between mountains. So they're showing this picture. Here is the valley between the mountains. A bay is a part of an ocean or a lake. The shore of a bay goes in toward the land. So here's the bay. Right here. And then we've got down here. A cliff is a very steep wall of rock or soil. Many cliffs form because water or glaciers pushed material from the sides or hills of mountains. Hills or mountains. This kind of change took many, many years. The ocean is all the salt water that covers most of the Earth's surface. The major parts of the ocean are also known as oceans: Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Then let's look up here. Other forces act on the Earth's surface. Moving water and wind apply forces to materials. They can work to shape a landform. Notice how water and wind may have affected the landforms on these 2 pages. So we already talked about cliffs being formed by water or glaciers. Let's look here at these. So we talked about mountains. Earlier, a mountain is a very high place on the Earth's surface. They usually have pointed tops. A river is a stream of water. The moving water in a river usually flows towards a lake or the ocean. A lake is a large body of water that is almost totally surrounded by land. A lake is larger than a pond. A plain is a large, mostly flat area of land. So they've pointed here. So you've got your lake and your river and your plain. And then you've got a hill. A hill is a high place on the Earth's surface. Hills are smaller and not as tall as mountains. Hills have rounded tops. And then the very last one is the coast. A coast is a place where the land meets the ocean. Each area of coast has a special look. Some coasts are sandy beaches and others are rocky cliffs. Wind and moving water are always changing coasts. So the questions you're going to be answering. Number 1, what are the major landforms in North America? Number 2, describe some landforms in some areas of water on the Earth's surface. And number 3, main idea. Read the paragraph at the top of page 16. Identify the sentence that describes how landfills are alike. So it's the page 16, which is right here. Find the sentence that says how landfills are alike, okay? All right, and that's the end of lesson 2.